moves pretty fast.
So the NFL has normalized bad coaching decisions, and so they make teams go for it on 4th down.
They said something about coaching. I love my NFL friends. I love watching Ryan Clark and Marcus Spears talk about it. Chris Canty does a fabulous job also. They says if coaches do two things, they either teaching it or they let it happen. And I said, man, that's really good. And you're either teaching it or you letting it happen.
Because right here, 14-7, 4th and 1, you take a 2-score lead and you kick the chip shot field goal. But instead, no, the Chiefs are gonna go for it because the list says so, because the coach is so gutsy, and they're short. So this is a way that the NFL shaves points. They can have a team go for a 4th and 1 and not make it. We see this happen in almost every game. Bad coaching decisions on purpose. It's part of their scheme to shave points, make you think a team's about to score, and then they don't score. They can set live betting traps this way. It's all about taking your money.
It was rigged. It was rigged. It had nothing to do with Patrick Mahomes. It had nothing to do with Travis Kelce. It had nothing to do with Andy Reid. Nothing to do with the way that this champion has played. It had everything to do with the NFL scriptwriters and then wanted to make sure that they got Taylor Swift back from her concert in Tokyo to be in the stadium in Las Vegas in time for the Super Bowl because the ratings weren't going to be high enough, so they wanted to make sure they're even higher.
California shares a border with Nevada. Californians can drive over to Nevada. So people are way more likely to drive over from California and book up rooms and spend a ton of jack than they are to fly out from Baltimore or Michigan.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit FanDuel.com/RG in Colorado, Iowa, Kentucky, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Tennessee, Vermont.
If you think Swift's injection into the current NFL season has been a month-long psyop to inflate the pop star's profile and influence so she can inevitably throw her weight behind the presidential campaign of Joe Biden or Michelle Obama, be mad at the right people today.
You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
In the 80s, I felt compelled to defend Satanism, primarily because you have to understand, growing up in this religion, I almost began to regard it as a kind of problem sibling. It was like my brother. It was under attack. When all of these horrendous accusations were happening, and I called my father and I asked him what his media strategy was to deal with it, and he confessed that he had no media strategy whatsoever. He didn't care. At that point, he was living in a complete isolated bubble. My mother had left him, so I said, well, if you need anybody to answer questions or just to answer a phone call or something, I said, I can do it. From there, I became the high priestess of the Church of Satan.
You even say they're going to clip that right there. Yeah. They're going to clip that.
Now, this has all to do with the NFL is red than fits. That maybe the Super Bowl is actually going to be fits for the Chiefs to win.
For the Super Bowl, and they wanted to bring just a little extra juice to a game that, frankly, was just a flat matchup.
Yeah.
So,
welcome back to the National Fixed League, folks, where all the games are fake and phony, and all the players are full of baloney. That's right, the NFL is scripted, and all the players are in on it. It's not just the refs.
And when you see some calls get made at certain times, obviously that adds to the fodder. But I am very pumped that this dynasty, you getting news there?
Now, Grant says eventually she was coerced into a sexual relationship with McMahon in exchange for a new role at WWE called Administrator Coordinator in the legal department.
I've seen fanboys suggesting that Lamar was paid to throw the game. Lamar has been paid to throw every game in his career because every game in the National Fixed League is fake and phony, not just this one. They sign a non-disclosure agreement. They play fake phony football. Every game is scripted. Every game is fake and phony. There is no exception.
He said that her time at the WWE was at an end, but insisted that she sign a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA. In the lawsuit, her lawyers say, quote, in the days ahead, McMahon put Miss Grant under immense pressure to sign, saying that refusing would not only jeopardize McMahon, his family, and the company, but that she'd surely become a public headline, suffer reputational ruin, including from the pornographic content McMahon had captured, and face McMahon's legal resources. Conversely, McMahon reassured her that her signature would ensure his continued support and protection and safeguard her reputation. Ultimately, Miss Grant succumbed to the pressure and signed the NDA in exchange for payments, which McMahon later stopped making.
ESPN senior NFL insider. Oh, they definitely rigged it, but nonetheless.
And you see this a lot in the NFL. Guys will dive, stick that ball out. Ball comes loose. Chiefs recover. Touchback. Ravens get no touchdown. You get nothing. You see this in the NFL happening all the time. It looks like a guy's about to score, but then he fumbles it into the end zone, and it either like rolls out of the back of the end zone or the other team jumps on it and recovers, and it's a touchback. So they can fool you into thinking that a team's about to score a touchdown and get you thinking that the comeback is on, get you to pound the live bets, and then dude fumbles it at the 1 yard line, no touchdown, Chiefs take over. That's how quick they can swing these games. And I cannot make this clear enough. It's not the refs who are fixing these games. It's the players. And no single player is paid off to lose. All the players are paid to lose. Losing is part of the show. So just like the WWE.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. All the way in on it. Super Bowl, kind of a dud this year.
That's in Vegas.
It's a Super Bowl, but
highest is 22,000.
This couple in Cupertino is searching for Super Bowl tickets online in the secondary market.
The cheapest would probably be like all the way on the top.
And all season long, man, people have been speculating that the NFL has been rigging games for the Chiefs.
Hello. Anderson Cooper from 60 Minutes told me to come in here and get a Diet Coke. He told me to come in here and buy one.
You get 2 Diet Cokes?
You buying?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Wow, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That is not Eminem. That's an actor imposter. That's the reason why he doesn't go out and tour.
Went to rehab around 2005 or 2006. Google keeps telling me different things. People say that before he went to rehab, his music was really dark, and after he got out, it was very, very different. You can easily blame this on rehab working, but this does, help the theory.
How are you guys doing today? We're doing fantastic.
No, I think that's it. Do you want anything?
No, that's it.
All right.
That's because that's not the original Eminem. This is the fake Eminem. The real Eminem is long gone.
Product of espionage. It's drunk on Pepsi and Scott.
I was a womanizer, and that's the truth. And
the Chiefs get it done and move on to the Super Bowl, just like I said would happen. And I even predicted that Lamar was going to throw the game-ending pick. I just figured it would be on the last drive.
Now, every conversation is that the NFL rigged this to get Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl. What do you say, Schefter?
Absolutely, it was rigged. I mean, come on.
So the fact that you get Mr. Fitzer the Golden Boy, Mahomes-Mojado Connection, and Taylor Swift all in the same bundle? Not if you bundle them. Oh!
What is it?
Yeah.
What are we...
Won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Yeah, well, that ain't him.
Adam Schefter, look...
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit FanDuel.com/RG in Colorado, Iowa, Kentucky, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Tennessee, Vermont, and Virginia. You can call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342 in Arizona. Call 1-888-79-777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. 1-800-9-WITH-IT in Indiana. 1-800-522-4700 or visit ksgamblinghelp.com in Kansas. 1-877-770-STOP in Louisiana. mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. 1-800-GAMBLER.net in West Virginia or 1-800-522-4700 in Wyoming. 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.
It is wild, dude. That's how successful the NFL is, though. And that's how passionate fans are, that they'll get themselves to that point. Like, there's people with everything you just said right there who are like, yes.
Reverse psychology is an awesome tool. I don't know if you guys know about it, but basically, you make someone think the opposite of what you believe, and that tricks them into doing something stupid.
Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah.